moviegoers will be walking, running, or crawling to see comedian Eddie Munford's latest Beaverton Hills Cop sequel. That's one of 3 new movies we'll be reviewing for you today. Hi, I'm Jerry Driscoll of the Chicago Tribulation.
And I'm Rodney Egbert of the Chicago Fun Times. Comic Eddie Munford is back as the indomitable rogue police detective Axel Fender in Beaverton Hills Cop 4. Now, this time, Fender is out to stop an illegal commodities cartel from smuggling Colombian coffee into North Dakota. After an unsuccessful attempt to freeze-dry Fender at a decaffeination processing plant, the cartel's number 2 man, played by Leo Ross, flees the scene. Fender gives chase and follows the gunman into a video store.
Blockbuster Video, Brookhaven Village. This is Teresa. May I help you?
Hi, welcome to Blockbuster. Oh, hi. Hi, how you doing?
Very well.
Hi, welcome to Blockbuster. Were you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, well, you might say that. I didn't expect this place to be so big.
That's what most people say when they first come in.
Yeah.
We've got thousands of videos in over 30 categories.
No!
Would you like a Blockbuster membership? It's free.
Yeah.
And we can sign you up in no time at all.
Well, okay. Because I'm anxious to get out there and look around.
Okay, just fill out this form. Then I'll explain how the store's laid out and how to select your tapes.
Meanwhile, Leo Ross's character encounters a helpful employee of the video store, played by Roxanne Lestrade.
Can I help you find anything?
I'm looking for adventure films.
Oh, for your child?
Of course not. For me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought that since you were in the kids section.
Kids section?
Let me take you over to the action adventure section. I'm sure we can find just what you're looking for there. Do you have any favorite actors?
Yeah. Marlon Brando.
You have all these movies to choose from. And we sell movies, too. You can even pick up head cleaner or blank tape, even popcorn when you check out.
You mean I can rent or buy movies if I want to, huh? Wow, what a difference. Honor among thieves. Say, I was wondering, have you got a couple of my favorites? The Godfather. Or maybe The Spy Who Came In from the Cold.
Yeah, that's a real cool choice. Because it's time for you to freeze, sucker.
Would you like a blank tape today, Mr. Fender?
Not where he's going.
Oh, well, how about one of our gift certificates? Or you could take a preview tape home with you.
The only gift this guy's getting is 10 to 15 years in Sing Sing. See? You're looking at a preview of his coming attractions.
Oh. Well, in that case, let me check you out so you can get home and enjoy the movie, Mr. Fender.
Well, this movie needs a tune-up because it certainly missed on all cylinders. Eddie Munford just seemed to sleepwalk through the picture using the same characterization we've seen in the previous Beaverton Hills Cop outings. And the storyline was often implausible. For example, we just saw Leo Ross's character distracted and lulled into a sense of security by a video store employee.
Actually, that was the strongest part of the whole movie. I agree that much of the film was predictable, but I thought Roxanne Lestrade's performance was stunning. Her character showed genuine warmth and concern for customers. She knew her store's customer service offerings and took advantage of opportunities to suggest additional items.
That's precisely my point. It's a performance. It's not very realistic.
Once again, you've missed the whole point, Rodney. That's just why it is realistic. Anybody who's service-oriented knows that taking care of customers' needs requires constant on-stage performance. Apparently, you've never gotten really great service before because it's very easy to be impressed by a company whose employees are dedicated to it.
Well, then maybe they ought to call the next sequel Blockbuster Hills Cop.
Well, maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
Our next movie is a dubbed foreign film entitled Passing Ships. It's the latest offering from French director Francois Faupas and winner of this year's Panned Film Festival. Jean Sortet and Béatrice Lemain star in this romance of 2 star-crossed lovers, Nicky and Raoul. Separated years earlier in a crowded Parisian market, they've been unable to find each other since. They almost reunited once in the Louvre by the Mona Lisa, but Nicky was swept away by a wave of Japanese tourists before their eyes could meet. Unbeknownst to either, they both immigrate to the United States on the same plane. Nikki in an aisle seat and non-smoking, Raul 20 rows back in a window seat. Their lives have been miserable since the separation. In a fit of melancholy, Raul goes to a video store to rent a movie to ease another lonely night. He doesn't know that Nikki has also gone there for the same purpose.
Excuse me. Hi, welcome to Blockbuster Video. Can I help you find something?
I fear my life is lost.
Well, we are a pretty big store. I suppose it's not hard to lose your way a bit, but once you get familiar with the layout, you'll find your favorite films easily.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a specific film?
I hate to trouble you, but...
No. No trouble at all. You're the reason we're here.
I have lost my true love. A woman who is my day and night, my north and south, my east and west. I just...
Sounds like quite a lady.
Oh, it's so lonely without her. Do you have here a love story with a happy ending? It would give me such peace and hope for the future.
I've got just the movie for you. A Man and a Woman by the French director Claude Lelouch.
Oh,
It's
Claude
a famous
Lelouch.
romance film. You'll take a happy ending home tonight. It's, I believe, it's just down at the other end of this aisle. If you'll follow me, I'll show you right where it is.
That won't be necessary. I saw it earlier, and I think I can find it on my own. Thank you. Oh, I feel so empty inside. It hurts just to stand...
Well, pick up some popcorn at the checkout counter. You'll be happier on a full
Popcorn.
stomach.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Oh, sir, I'm very sorry. Here, I didn't see us.
Yeah, I got your sorry.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you watch where you're going?
Well,
One penny makes 3, 4, and 5. Enjoy your movie. This will be due back Wednesday. Hi, how are you tonight?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm going to open a new register. Just step over here with me and we'll get you checked out right away. Do you have any children, Miss Rousseau? We have a children's special today.
It's such a sad story.
Mercifully, we only had to watch this short segment because after screening the film earlier this week, I'd had quite enough. The story moved at a snail's pace with the clip we just saw, a refreshing exception. Credit newcomer Troy Brindle's performance as a video store employee dedicated to quick, efficient action for whatever pace this scene possessed. I was delighted when Brindle's character stepped in to open up another checkout line. He kept things moving and spared us the possibility of more sappy dialogue should these two deadbeats have discovered each other.
But I was mildly intrigued by the irony of intimates never making the kind of connection with each other that a service-oriented employee did. Everything Brindle's character did related to customer service.
Right. The Brindle character's affinity for customer service was far more fascinating than these two lovers' lack of affinity for each other. In the checkout scene, even with the prompt from the terminal screen, I was impressed that he personally addressed Nikki as Ms. Rousseau, particularly since the character was so forgettable.
I think we both agree on this one. This film is so bad that not even colorization could make it any worse. Well, let's turn our attention now to the new coming-of-age picture by director Stephen Slade entitled Casablanca Summer. Now, this story chronicles the summer in which a young teen, Josh Sanders, played by Billy Voigt, matures through his crush on an older woman. Kim Benson plays college-aged Beth Phillips, an employee of a local video rental store and the object of Josh's affection. Unaware of Josh's feelings, Beth befriends him by recommending various film classics through the summer.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Okay, is Beth working today?
Yes, she is. She's out there somewhere putting up some tapes.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I went to Blockbuster Video every day that summer. Beth would always remind me that the rentals were good for 3 nights and 2 days, but I wanted to see her more often than that. I could have used the tape drop, but I wanted an excuse to come in and talk to Beth, or at least watch her, because she always stayed pretty busy. And I think she kind of liked me, because she never let me check out bad movies. She'd always push me to try an older Hollywood classic. I started to like them, and I think watching them made me older too. At least I hoped Beth thought so.
Here's looking at you, kid. Well, Josh, how'd you like Casablanca?
Yeah, it was pretty good, but I would have liked it better if Bogart had gotten back together with Ingrid Bergman instead of letting her leave with Laszlo.
Well, it's nice to see a man who's a romantic. But you'll have to admit, it took a pretty strong character to let the woman he loved go away with another man.
I suppose so.
You know, a lot of people think Casablanca is the best movie ever made in Hollywood. And I bet you'll never guess who turned down the role of Rick before Humphrey Bogart got it.
Who?
Ronald Reagan.
No!
Honest, would I kid my favorite movie buff? Hey, listen, if you like Bogart, you ought to check out The Maltese Falcon, or Treasure of the Sierra Madre, or even The African Queen with Katharine Hepburn. And if you like westerns, any John Wayne movie directed by John Ford is great. Come on, I'll show you.
Josh, what are you doing here? Geez, Alfred, do you have to go around scaring people like that?
What a wimp. What's this malted falcon about? Some kind of milkshake?
It's a classic starring Humphrey Bogart, something you wouldn't know about. Anyway, why are you wearing that stupid mask?
Awesome, huh? I'm gonna check out the latest Friday the 13th sequel, Jason Does Dallas.
That's an R-rated movie.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave the mask on and pass for my older brother at the checkout counter. Neat idea, huh?
It'll never work.
Come on, wimp.
To say that Alfred is obsessed with horror films is an understatement. The bloodier, the better. He even has a Freddy Krueger alarm clock by his bed to make sure every morning is a nightmare on Elm Street. It doesn't buzz or anything, it just lets you sleep and shreds your mattress. Miljoy will never learn. Blockbuster Video has a policy not to rent R-rated videos to kids. Other tapes even have a youth-restricted viewing sticker, so the CSR spots them easy at the checkout. On top of that, Blockbuster has this pledge to parents, and Alfred's folks put that no R-rentals stuff in the computer, so he always got caught.
Nice try, Alfred. Why don't you try and find another tape?
Yeah, like Casablanca.
Oh. Hey, Josh, does it bother you that your friends have been kidding you about the movies I've been getting you to check out all summer?
Well, in the words of Rhett Butler, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
Oh, my.
I think Stephen Slade has crafted a masterpiece here. His characters have both depth and warmth. Billy Voigt does a great job as Josh, and Kim Benson's portrayal of Beth is wonderful. She genuinely sees Josh as more than just a customer. She treats him like a guest, like a little brother.
She also knew something about the film she worked with every day, and though never on the romantic level he desired, is translated into a real relationship with Josh.
And I suspect with most of the customers who came into her store. Also, I thought Slade's social commentary on the relative unfamiliarity of today's youth with classic films was made without being too preachy.
Right. And Alan Trott's performance as Josh's friend Alfred was terrific, addressing a subject we've discussed on this program before, graphic violence and youth viewing restrictions. Now, Kim Benson's character enforced the regulation policy tactfully without alienating Alfred. This is a wonderful movie about those awkward years and the touching relationships that can help bridge them.
Okay, now let's take another look at the films we reviewed this week. I disliked Eddie Munford's predictable Beaverton Hills Cop 4, but Jerry loved Roxanne Lestrade's strong portrayal of a video store employee who realizes the importance of being a performer to create a friendly and welcome atmosphere for customers. Neither of us much liked the moping dullards that frequented the French import Passing Ships. However, we both agreed that at least one scene was energized by the efficiency and fast-paced actions of the video store employee, played by newcomer Troy Brendel. A nice blend of customer service and productivity. Finally, we both loved Stephen Slade's new coming-of-age winner, Casablanca Summer, the story of a young boy and the video store employee who teaches him there's more to movies than blood and gore. A triumphant testimony to friendship, personalized service, and the enhancement of the customer's total shopping experience through quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Well, that's it for today. Next week, we've got a special show for you featuring the films of the great Italian director Luigi Salvaneschi. But that's next week, so until then, the balcony is still upstairs.